I was shaken when a long-time friend has disappeared, and with him his wife. He has been loathing reality for all his life, for what he is. He was much fond of superstition and fairy tale interpretations of a life that for him was often boring and rejected. Nevertheless, he married one day and found a woman who did not bother with his, at the same time childlike and manipulative, character. She probably took to changing him, the oldest mistake in the world. Over the years, his ability to be the victim and therefore the right to attack others became stronger, but also more perfidious. He found a holy advisor, as he called her, who supported and reinforced his weaknesses. For quite some time he began to disappear in the evenings and on weekends for hours. Since his wife was worried, she asked me to follow him. It was not hard to find out where he wanted to go. On the outskirts there were some closed factories. There he parked his car and walked to one of the oldest abandoned factory buildings. But then he became more careful and looked increasingly around. I did not follow him into the building, but at least I could explain to his wife what he did in the evenings. This went on for a while, until he spent his free time only in the outskirts of the city or with his advisor. His wife hardly saw him anymore. He had no contact with anyone else. This again went on for a few months until both disappeared one day. I went to the police immediately. There I was told that they have their hands tied, that they are two adults and married people, and that they can travel at any time. Unfortunately, they were right. I could not contact his counselor because I had only her first name and would not trust her anyway. But I knew my friend and I did the only thing that occurred to me in this situation. I drove to the outskirts of town, where I followed him at that time. A weak track, but the only one I have. At the entrance to the company was a folder labeled diary, but it was empty. Apparently he kept the diary and brought the individual sheets here for whatever reason. However, I am not allowed to take any leaves with me. If he has committed a crime, I have to leave everything untouched. But I have to follow the lead. I hope he did not kidnap his wife, or did worse. Hey together, Aaron the Black Dragon's back, and what an intro! I welcome all of you to Random Sundays, Diary of a Madman. So, no push. Oops, I punched my mouse, that was a new one. Okay, sorry, I'm a little bit, this corner right here is a little bit whooshy. Diary entry. Finally have found someone who understands me. One who tells me what I want to know. She is free from doctrines. She's just fascinating. She told me that I am mentally very strong and that I should write down my feelings in order to realize them even more. And I do that. I've already arranged the next appointment. Okay. Yeah, that's okay. This is floaty. Like, I only give a little push and he's like, but take me. So that's weird in and of itself, but okay. As long as I don't necessarily have to run away from something, I don't feel too concerned about that. But I don't know. I hate it already. This is a little bit... Hi there. Sorry, you have something pinned to your head? It's a little bit labyrinth-esque already. Diary entry, everything seems so unreal to me. The hours just pass by. Even my hysterical boss does not really get through to me anymore. My colleagues are no longer bothering me with their inadequacy, damn you. And all after only one session. This woman can do wonders. And I think this is because she has direct access to old masters, as she says. Is this a good thing though, buddy? It's interesting how at the moment I don't feel too threatened. This might change, however, but at the moment... Let's see... Nothing in here. Okay. Hello. Stupid flies in my face as well. Maybe I'm not unnerved because there's this stupid fly. Okay, I think our sole objective here is to find all of the diary entries from our dear old friend and see what he was up to in here with this mentor of his. Okay, there's a lot to go through. And I do not like it. Is there something on this? No. It's also just a dead end. Okay, nothing here. They said it's not a terribly long experience, but a spooky one, so let's see. At our second appointment, she told me that she looked into the chronicles and that I am also one of the new people who are superior to others. She explained everything to me conclusively and pointed out that my temporary insecurity in puberty is an indication of this. Okay. It's time for a real change. I can no longer stand idly by. My holy advisor is always talking about diversity, and that there are people, she says, who stand in the way of this diversity. So I'll take care that those who deserve it receive a penalty. Penalty? It sounds way too calm for, I just glitched over there. For a potential murder. I do not like that. Hi. Okay, now I'm a little bit nervous. Oh, another note. My holy advisor has revealed to me that my diary can give me transformative power to take the next big step. I am incredibly excited. She said I am an extraordinary creature and not allowed to bother with raw and superficial people. There are only a few on Earth that are superior. Whoa, my god, my ear just itched like crazy. I don't know what happened there. Are superior to the masses, but we are becoming more. Okay. Okay, there's another door, but there was more to explore. Oh, there's also a note right there. Sorry, I'm just sliding around because that's my way of walking around. My wife tried to teach me today. Okay. I do not even know what it was about. I just kept quiet. She once asked again, but then she kept quiet herself. I think I've made it. My wife barely talks to me anymore. She seems to have realized that her teaching does not work for me. My holy advisor said she realized she was just not highly enough developed for me. I think you're being manipulated there, my friend. And I think your wife only wanted to be there for you and wanted to help you through what seems to be otherwise rough and tough times, but okay, be a douche about that. Any more here? Doesn't look like it, well. Now does the horrible music change need to be? I don't know if that needs to be a thing. Oh god, stuttery! I don't know why it's stuttery in here. And I don't know why I have so many flies here. Hey, a note. My wife is against my holy advisor. Why would she be? She said that I behave like a child that always wants to be the victim, hence I attack her. Besides, she said I am obedient to my holy advisor. That is exactly what my holy advisor foretold me. Connect the dots. She just knows everything. My holy advisor even found out that I was emotionally abused. I did not know that, but when she asked me if it could be, I thought about a lot of people I've always hated, and now I know why I hated them so much. Because they were emotionally abusing me. It was their fault. Whoever you found, I'm pretty sure she's not spiritually connected to the masters, but... Sorry. Sounded like there was something, but more extremely manipulative towards you, can I? I have to protect my holy advisor. She said that she was attacked by black magic, and only I can approach the attacker. She wants to meet me to tell me who it is, but I guess I know who it is. If you say that I am the attacker, then buddy, we have a problem, cause I don't even know who that holy, that holy advisor, that's correct, even is. But if you... Probably his wife. Probably his wife, if I had to guess, because it would make just too dang much sense. It's really laggy. Hi there. Oh, that doesn't look good. I always thought killing someone would be bad for the life after death. But my holy advisor said that there are people who would be better off leaving the planet. That was liberating. Okay. Dude, you're clearly being used there. And... what now? Do I walk back? Because... there was nothing else. I guess I'm just walking back. Okay, I found what I wanted to find. And I know that he murdered his wife. Am I gonna get murdered here once I wanna leave? I can't leave. Okay. Oh, there's another note. Or is it? No, that's just... I can't even look down any further than that. Okay. Might it be that I'm missing a few notes and that's why nothing happened? That's why there's no way forward? Is that something? Oh, that is something. Today my wife told me that I tried to persuade her more and more often, and I start my sentences more and more often with "my holy advisor said." I broke off the conversation and drove away with my car. I have a hard enough time at work. I do not want to be taught at home. I do not have to listen to any shortcomings of other people. People like me realize that the old religions are wrong. We are superior. This is not acceptable by the less developed, and therefore they hate us. What scares a stupid person makes them aggressive. Most of them are unworthy lives anyway. Okay. Cool, I found that one. Might there be even more? I don't know. I'm just gonna make one more quick swoop through the whole premise. And don't know if I find anything, I'll be back. Oh, did I read you? I have done everything she told me, but it is not easy as after our first session. Am I doing something wrong? I have to read again what I wrote down after our session. I'm counting the days until our next appointment. Time seems to pass slow again. The days just feel too long. Okay, so I'm finding more pages. See if I can find even more. So I'm back to the last area. I've swooped every single corner again. Did I just hear something? I don't know. So I read that again. I don't know. I feel like I've done everything I could. It's kind of frustrating. Also with all of the lag that suddenly started to pop up. So that's also not optimal. I mean, it's still manageable, but still. Can I leave? No. If there is something supposed to happen once you find all of the notes, then that would mean that I'm still missing a note somewhere in this building. Oh, I did not find you. My wife attacked her. She has attacked her with evil thoughts, says my holy advisor. She's jealous of us because we are already far more evolved than she is. My wife is immature and vicious. Okay, so I found this now. Is this the last note that I was missing? Because... Oh, hi. How could I cannot do it at home, but I have the perfect place. In the old factory. This is the perfect place to make my wife disappear. I make sure that she no longer attacks anyone with her black magic. I know now that I'm going to do what I'm going to do. I'm going to free her from her existence, and more importantly, I'm going to turn the old factory into a temple for my rebirth. And for that, I need some diary pages. Okay. And then I have this one. Like the killing mode. Oh! Were you up there the whole time? Or did that thing just spawn in? You found him. You can call the police. I think... Okay! I went back to the factory entrance and called the police. I told them about the diary pages and that there may still be one dead body. The corpse of my friend's wife. He not only destroyed his life, but also that of his wife and that of their two families. A selfish and cowardly act of a madman manipulated by hair-raising lies. The only question that comes to mind is, why did this insane counselor persuade my friend to commit murder and suicide? What is the benefit for her? With the diary you could hold her accountable. The police could even conclude a contract kill. I hope he rots for all time in hell. Okay. Okay. It didn't even start with that screen, let's be totally honest. It just immediately threw me into the story. I just want to point that out. Okay. I mean, they said I could look for more pages, so I guess I just didn't see the body, but it wasn't obvious, so I'm taking full blame for that. Okay, what I'm taking is the diary pages were not 100% necessary to find. Maybe a certain percentage, because I'm pretty sure I never saw that body up there. It might just have been that I wasn't looking at that one spot close enough. Because I was observing everything for pages and not for a hanging body. But still, it's an interesting story, and it's a really good concept for the game. Just the part with the end was a little bit tedious. Other than that, I actually enjoyed it. Just the end. A little bit more obvious. Something like an audio cue or something to make you look up there. Would have been amazing. So that you know that there might be something, that you're alert enough to look even up there, because I did not have a reason to look up there. Only later on, when I was searching for all the pages because I thought I missed something to trigger an event, I started really looking up at the ceilings, because I knew after that there could be pages on the ceilings of things, that they could be hidden in any single corner. So, yeah, except for that part, that may be a little bit reworking. Other than that, I enjoyed it. It was good. I don't know, again, the lagging might be just on my end, but we live with that. Anyway, I'm gonna leave this right here. I hope you all enjoyed it. If you did, how about leaving a comment down below? I really would appreciate that. I hope to see all of you in another video. So, bye.